Hey there, every pony. This is PotterBrony, and welcome to another blind reaction of My Little Pony: Friendship's Magic. This time we have Season 9, Episode number 22. Now, before I get into it, just going to talk about something real quick. What I'm reacting to now, Episode number 22 through 26, is not going to be in this one video. It's just Episode number 22 here, but are the aren't exactly the right versions that I should be. I have to do it now with what I have on hand because of the freaking leaks. And yeah, there was like a hack and leaks, and the rest of the season was just put out there for the world to see. And because of that, and because you freaking bronies can't keep your mouths shut, and I've already been spoiled on something, I don't know where it comes from. I'm pretty sure it's from the season finale, the series finale. I'll let you know when I see it, but because of that, and in an effort to avoid getting spoiled on anything else, I'm going to watch these now, and then of course, as always, like I do, support the official release, buy the actual season when it comes around, like I always do. You have to support the official release. I do not condone at all these leaks or early releases. The early releases was one thing, but the leaks, this is something entirely different. And damn it, why'd you have to go and do that? But yeah, because of people like and I have an image here of the channel that took a screenshot of it. It's like MD Tanzim, when I last checked, was over 37,000 subscribers, and this freaking channel puts up spoilery ass titled videos with thumbnails that show something huge happening, and this is the channel that ruined the Spike's Wings for me thing, you know. And now it hit me with something else. I didn't think to block this channel from my feed after the Spike Wing thing. Like, worst is done. Nope, should have done that. I should have done that over a year ago. But what are you gonna do? Thankfully, nothing else from that aside from one little thing, which, like I said, when I see it, I'll point it out. Say this was what I got spoiled on. So yeah, I'm not gonna mention it here. Unless it's in this episode, who knows? It doesn't seem like seems like something that would happen in the finale, to be honest. But we'll see. So, episode number 22. I'm not sure what's going to be happening. Let's take a look. Let's see what they've got in store for us. Also, one other thing, real quick. I had read an article, was on Equestria Daily, didn't really read the article, but saw this thing, made it sound like there was going to be 27 episodes. At least that's what I took from it. I don't think that's what they actually said. They said there was going to be the finale and then an extra episode. Well, there's no extra episode, there's still 26. So it's looking like 24 and 25 are the series finale, and then there's like an epilogue type episode. That's what I'm thinking it's going to be. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Right now we're on 22. So, had to get off my chest. Alright. Now. Okay. Episode number 22. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
I can't believe we're going to the Appaloosa County Fair.
Huh. CMC.
Shows, carnival rides, and all kinds
One
of
final
fun
CMC
stuff.
episode, huh?
Speaking of food, did you pack snacks for the train? For there and back. And our train tickets are all set.
Twilight would be
I've
proud.
got a whole itinerary plan.
Twilight would be
Are you
very
sure
proud.
You're not Twilight, sister? Weeks of planning has all come down to this. All we
Wouldn't
have
be
to
so
do now
bad.
is wait for our chaperone to get here. Mm-hmm.
Who's the
So when's
chaperone?
Rainbow Dash coming? I thought you were gonna ask Applejack. I don't suppose you asked Rarity? You mean we spent all this time planning a trip and none of us asked any pony to take us? In our defense, every other part of the trip was planned really well.
Yep.
Make my wish. Right. I wish I were big.
And we're back.
Think of everything
And
except
congratulations,
finding
CMC.
someone to take
You
us,
played
and
yourselves.
the fair is only today.
I'm
You
sorry,
messed up.
darlings, but I can't possibly go to Appaloosa. I promised to deliver a new design to Fancy Pants for his Monocle and Top Hat Appreciation Society soiree.
Can
Sounds
you
awesome.
finish it tomorrow?
Well, I could. But you learn as you get older how important
Growing up
it
is
is to
hard
keep
to
your
do.
promises, especially when running a business.
Maybe we should just go by ourselves?
What? Oh, my dear, no! Appaloosa is far too long a train ride for young foals without accompaniment. You could end up in the wrong place entirely. Why
Alright, so who's gonna take you?
Sorry, but I just heard from Spitfire that a whole bunch of storm clouds got loose from the Cloud Factory, and she needs every Wonderbolt to help bust them.
Those damn clouds.
Come on, Rainbow Dash. They won't miss one pony, and we really want to go to the fair. Apparently, we're too young to go alone.
Well, duh. Young ponies like you could get lost and never find your way back. But I still can't go.
I'm sure they could figure out a way back.
Just about showing off.
They're not completely
It's also a
inept.
responsibility. You'll understand when you get older.
Despite present circumstances and their lack of foresight putting them in the situation to begin with.
I wish I could, Sugar Cube, but Big Mac's not feeling well today.
Aww, but Big Mac's old enough to take care of himself, and we'd all have so much fun together.
Sometimes taking care of some pony is more important than having fun.
More important.
Speaking of which, don't you even think about trying to go without a grown pony there to take care of you. You could end up in hot water, or worse.
What about Granny?
We know. The fair could be over before we find some pony to take us. But then we thought of you, since the fair will be full of all sorts of animals and creatures.
Fluttershy.
I'm sorry, but Twilight has an important magical research project, and she's asked
Well, I
for my
guess
help.
Twilight's out then too.
Guess that means Twilight's busy too.
I'm afraid I am. Star Swirl sent me this enchanted flower and it isn't doing well. If I figure out its magical properties, maybe we can save it.
Beauty
So
and the
that's
Beast
no
reference.
one going with us to the fair. We've already asked
All those faces.
Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity, and none of them can come. And every pony made it clear we're too young to go on our own.
Oh, definitely. You could take the wrong train or miss your stop.
Or get lost in a strange town and end up in a dangerous situation with no pony to help you. We know.
I know it's hard, but sometimes you just can't do what you want.
I'm pretty sure if you wanted to go to the fair, you could.
Sure, grown-ups can do a lot of things that foals can't. But there's plenty we can't do either. Like right now, I can't find a single reference to this flower.
None of the birds or insects I've talked to have heard of it either.
I wonder if there's anything in Shadetail Evergreen's Tome of Flora and Fauna.
That book's pretty out of date, but it might be worth a try.
I think there's a copy in the library filed under discontinued but still potentially useful ancient texts. Unless I put it under Hokum with a slight chance of practical applications.
Your filing system needs work sometimes.
Flower's the most interesting thing we're gonna see today. Unless you count
Something's
Florence
gonna happen with the
Twilight's
flower.
struggle to remember how she organizes her books. I bet every pony in Equestria is in Appaloosa right now.
I don't know about that.
Us.
There are plenty of ponies here
I
still.
wish we didn't have to wait to grow up. I wish it would happen all at once. Then we know everything we need to get to the fair and back with no problem. I just wish we were as old as our sisters.
It grants
and no
wishes.
pony could tell us what to do, and we'd be able to take care of ourselves.
Oh shit, they're gonna turn adult?
Hey, Sweetie Belle, why's your face all lit up?
Interesting.
Do you know what this means?
Means the last pedal's going to be used to change you back, isn't it? Alright, so we got Big. Yep.
I hope you brought the tickets. We've got to hurry if we're gonna make the train. I think we'll be fine. Check out how fast we're going. Grown-up legs are strong. You're not kidding. I don't know how much of this my scooter can take. And no pony yelled at us to slow down even once. Being a grown-up is great.
Just made it.
We made it. Of course we did. We're grown-up ponies now. We can do anything. And all those worries Twilight and the others had don't apply anymore because we're big.
But
Being big
mentally,
is all it takes. Woke up this morning feeling tired and small.
oh, got a song.
But look at us now, we must be 90 feet tall. Don't have to worry about making mistakes because being big is all it takes. Tiny twist of fate brought on this big change.
There's a fair point. What they're doing is the point of view of a kid, thinking how they're not going to have problems growing up. It's good to get one last CMC song. I will say this about the roller coasters, so from personal experience, you can be too big and not be let on because the fastening wasn't working properly, and miss out on the Harry Potter ride at Universal Studios. But I'm not bitter. It's my fault. Yeah, even growing up though, I'm just noticing her wings are still a bit stunted. And you got on the wrong train, didn't you?
I think I ate too many snacks.
This doesn't look like Appaloosa.
That's because it isn't.
Wait, are we about to see the Karens again?
Afford that ride.
Because that'd be awesome.
Hello? Do you think we got on the wrong train?
I
No.
thought trains just took you where you wanted to go.
Yep, there it is.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but you three must not travel much. This is Hayseed Junction. The train to Appaloosa isn't for a few hours. Or you could set off on hoof. It's treacherous.
No, that's not the same place. It's the same guy, though.
Unfit for the young or timid.
I wasn't looking at the area.
You three are grown-ups. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'll write down some directions.
It's a swamp layer and not a mountainous area.
Maybe we should wait for the train.
And miss the fair?
We already ended up in the wrong
Well, you're gonna
place,
miss it
which
if
is
you
exactly
walk.
what we were warned about. And what if we can't follow the directions?
Come on. We didn't come all this way for nothing. Besides, I've been through a swamp as a young pony. As a grown-up, it'll be a snap. Grown-ups always know the way.
Because being big is all it takes.
Oh, he's got asthma.
I've got kind of a throat thing.
It's called asthma. That's what you have the inhaler for. You know, walking will make you miss the fair as well. wait a couple hours and then you go much faster. Well, that's unfortunate.
Sweetie Belle, are you sure this is the right way?
Well, not anymore. Y'all got separated now.
Sweetie Belle? Scootaloo? Ah!
Alright.
Do that! Girls? Maybe we should head back to the station.
I'm not sure we can. I think we're lost.
Just like Twilight and the others said. Well, where were you when I was feeding and caring for him?
Ah! Wild swamp ponies!
We're not wild swamp ponies. We're just grown-ups.
And we are definitely not lost.
Yeah.
Okay, but that swamp is pretty confusing if you're not from around here. I'm Spur.
You should take the
and this is
path.
Biscuit.
I'm Apple Bloom. Nice to
These
meet
look like teens.
We're not confused. We're just exploring new ways to Appaloosa.
Hey, that's where we're going.
No, it isn't.
Which is it?
Biscuit thinks he can just take Floofy here to the fair.
Your hair reminds me way too much of
Why
Cozy Glow.
not? It's just up the road, and Bloofy's my pet too.
Since when? Floofy's never even seen a crowd, which you'd know if you ever took care of him.
Did you ever think meeting all those ponies might be good for him?
What is Bluefy?
He seems okay meeting us.
See, they're grown-ups and they get it. Bloofy should totally come to the fair with me, right?
Y'all don't really think that, do ya?
Yeah, inserting yourself into someone else's business is kind of...
What do you girls think?
If they go to the fair, we can tag along. And Spur probably should cheer Bloofy. I mean, that's something a grown-up would say, right?
As grown-up ponies, we think you should share Bloofy and let Biscuit take him to the fair.
That is some quality grown-up advice.
This will not end well, I don't think.
Floofy's never been around anything that exciting. What if something goes wrong?
We're headed to the fair, too. Since we're such great advice givers, feel free to ask us for more.
X to doubt. Hey, you made it. Fair enough. Hey, troubleshoes. Been a while.
It's everything I thought it'd be!
But now you know some pony there.
Well, my goodness, what an interesting critter. You should enter him in the
Hey, it's the dude.
showcase. You'd be sure to win most interesting creature.
Animals showcase? That's exactly what we should
You
do.
didn't even see the creature.
That seems like a bad idea. What do you grown-ups think?
Got the apple strength. For a Ferris wheel? There aren't many height restrictions on those
Being
things.
able to ask your advice. You ran off the second we got here.
Where's Biscuit and Bloofy?
That's why I came to find you. It's one
the
thing to bring
buckball field.
Floofy to the fair, but it's another to stick him in a showcase.
What's the big deal?
You're supposed to be sharing him.
Yeah, I'm with Biscuit. The showcase looks like fun. Sorry if I think taking care of Floofy is more important than having fun.
And now her wings just vanished altogether.
He's just excited. He probably just wants to get out.
No, sounds like he's terrified. What is that?
Are you sure you're not just upset you have to share him? What if you took a little break?
You mean, like,
Is that like a dog?
If sharing him is too hard, that might be the best thing. Take our word for it. We are grown-ups.
I don't know what Spur's so worried about. Bluefy and Biscuit are having fun. Yeah, what could go wrong?
Famous last words. I'm getting nervous now. Not a dog.
Me and my big grown-up mouth.
What is this creature? Are we gonna get like a name for it? Other than its actual name? Yeah, I saw you, Dorothy.
This poor guys is getting into a dangerous situation with no grown pony to help us.
I think we're the grown ponies that need to be helping today.
Bluefy, treats, treats, treats. Who wants a treat?
Holy crap, you can teleport? That's pretty advanced.
I hope you're right about the girls coming here.
Well, once we read Shadetail Evergreen's warning that the flower grants wishes, it wasn't a stretch to think they wished themselves to the fair. It's all they were talking about.
Or maybe since we told them they were too young to come, they wished to become grown-ups, then came here and caused some kind of trouble that led to a town-wide...
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, or that.
Yep.
Fluttershy! Oh, thank goodness! I know you're not gonna believe it, but it's me, April Bloom.
And I'm Scootaloo. We kinda got turned into grown-ups. And we thought we could take the train here since we were old enough, but we ended up in the wrong place just like you said we would.
And got lost, just like you said we would.
Yeah, look at Biscuit all confused. Wait a minute, you guys are younger than me?
Give them some grown-up style advice, but it turned their pet into a tornado that not destroyed the whole town.
Well, you got the perfect pony there. It's Fluttershy. Yeah.
Goodness, a whirling monk tooth. They are very rare and just the
Whirling
cutest
monk
little
tooth?
things when they're not
Never heard of that.
excited.
Something made up.
How do we calm them down? When they're young, a monk tooth forms a tight bond with its
Monk tooth.
caretaker. They're the only ones who can get them to stop spinning.
Spur's the one who really took care of Bluefy. We have to find her.
You all go look for Spur. Fluttershy and I will do our best to keep every pony here safe.
Well, that was fast.
I'm so sorry, Spur. You knew what was best for him all along.
And even though we seem like grown-ups, you were way more responsible than us.
What do you mean, seem like grown-ups?
We don't have time to explain. Right now, we have to stop this, and you're
And
the
Biscuit
only
was
one who
listening
can
to the
do it.
entire thing.
How? I'll show you. He mostly just needs to see you. Hey there, Bluefy Boo. It's okay.
That's a powerful
I
creature.
don't know what to do. After years of experience with animals, I've picked up a few things.
Yeah.
Well, one thing's for sure. Bluefy definitely earned the most interesting creature prize.
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you.
We all are. I guess grown-ups aren't always perfect.
They sure aren't. But young foals pretending to be grown-ups are even less so.
What do you mean?
There's only one petal left. But I think the three of you know what to wish for. And I'm pretty sure Star Swirl won't mind.
You sure?
Wish we were fools again.
Hold on. You three are actually younger than us?
The flower turned us into grown-ups, so we figured we could do whatever we wanted, but I guess that's not exactly true.
We did
Yeah, that's not
everything
how that
Bill
works. That's not
Wallace
how any of
told
that
us
works.
not to, and caused all kinds of trouble. And things could have been a lot worse. I guess we were pretty selfish.
I'm glad you learned something. That's what growing up is. Which is why you probably shouldn't skip any of it.
I know we didn't make the
Yeah.
best impression, but we sure would like to visit you and Bluefy someday.
I guess that'd be okay, on one condition. You get a real grown-up to bring you.
Deal!
That was a cute episode. Yeah. So that was My Little Pony Adventures Magic Season 9, Episode number 22. I believe it was Growing Up is Hard to Do. And yeah, this is a good lesson for kids. This is a fair point. It's like, and I distinctly remember as a kid thinking, it's like, it's real, isn't it? It's like, you see grown-ups, they could do whatever they want. It's like, yeah, it's not that simple. Now, they didn't go into everything that grown people would be responsible for, but it's not all fun and games. In fact, most of it isn't fun and games at all. So, yeah. Let's talk about one thing here is, Sweetie Belle's magic is enough to make her teleport. Granted, it seemed to be tricky for her, but she did it on instinct. Now, there's only, like, the high-level unicorns and alicorns that I've seen teleporting before, so maybe there's something to that. And I remember distinctly, Season 1 Twilight, teleporting once took a lot out of her. Or teleporting with other people, like Spike. It drained her, and it actually hurt the tag-along. So that was, I think, the most interesting thing to me about the episode, other than the whole big, parallel and all that. And it's a trope that you see in movies like kids, like a wish fulfillment for kids, and then they actually grow up a little in response to the experience when they realize what exactly being an adult entails. So, really good episode, really cute, fun episode, very enjoyable, and I hope you liked it as much as I did. But I'm going to end this one here, and until next time, take care.